naturallyfueled.com. Naturally Fueled is a website that I created just to help other type 1 diabetics and celiacs with tips and recommendations and so on and so forth. So this is my second video now. My first was a breakdown of the Freestyle Libre and its pros and cons. But today I'm going to be talking about the food shopping. Recently, and by recently I mean 3 days ago, I made the move from Ireland to America. So I'm currently living in Boston, and I realised living away from home that there are some things that were on my mum's food shopping list that won't be making it onto mine. So unfortunately there's going to be a few things that I'm just going to have to do without. However, I realised that there are some foods that will be making the cut regardless because of the way they help me manage and maintain a healthy blood sugar. So today in this video I'm just going to jump right in and explain each of those and how they help me. So first is spices, in particular cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon has so many benefits anyways, like it's an anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant, but it's also linked with improving insulin sensitivity and lowering blood sugar. So I always just try and add this into whatever I can. I also love the taste, but I always add it into my porridge in the morning, like a good bit. I also have started adding it into my Americanos, my coffees. Just if it helps in any way, then I just add it into anything. The same goes for turmeric. Turmeric is known as a miracle spice, and I always try and add that into everything as well because it is linked similarly to cinnamon with lowering blood sugar levels and improving insulin sensitivity. I have a recipe for a chickpea pancake which includes a bit of turmeric, and I also really like adding it to eggs, like scrambled eggs and omelettes and things like that. So I would recommend doing that if you want to invest in some spices. Cinnamon and turmeric are the ones that I would recommend personally. So secondly is chia seeds or chia seeds. I don't know how to pronounce the word, but these seeds anyways. I would definitely recommend these because for anybody that's on a low carb diet, these are great because they make the foods seem a lot more filling, and not seem a lot more filling, they make the foods a lot more filling and just a bit more substantial. I add these into my porridge in the morning, a tablespoon. And although I only use 30 grams of oats, I'm full straight until lunchtime. I don't get peckish at all throughout the morning. So these are really great. They're also really good for maintaining a healthy cholesterol level. I know that I myself have a high cholesterol, which is quite strange for someone my age, but my nurse told me that a lot of type 1 diabetics suffer from a high cholesterol, and actually ever since I started using chia seeds, ever since I started using them, I went back 2 weeks ago and my cholesterol is now a healthy level. So I definitely recommend these, they're great. I also have a recipe to a chia seed pudding. It's a really good breakfast idea and it's really quick and easy to make, so I would definitely recommend them. Thirdly, this one's going to be a bit controversial, but apple cider vinegar I find really helps my energy levels in the morning. So if you, like me, feel a bit sluggish in the morning, you're just not a normal morning person in general, this is great. It helps me get up and about, so it helps my insulin get going, and it's disgusting, don't get me wrong, like it's really horrible, but I do think once you start taking it for it'll take about 3 weeks, but you'll get used to it. It's just like knocking it back. I put it into a shot glass. I fill half the shot glass with apple cider vinegar, fill the other half with boiling water, and then a squeeze of lemon, and I take that every morning without fail. It's horrible, but it's really good for energy levels. It also helps with the gut as well, so if you have like kind of gut problems or something, it's supposed to be really good for clearing that up as well. So fourth is berries. Berries are expensive, but I would definitely recommend them. They're worth it. Probably some of you will find them not expensive at all, but I'm on a very tight budget, so they're a bit of an investment for me. But anywho, I kind of started avoiding fruit in general because I found that it just gave my sugars a spike and I just didn't think it was worth it, so I just kind of avoided fruit. but that's not good for you. You should get at least one portion of fruit a day, at least. And berries are a great way of doing this. They're low glycemic index, so they won't cause that nasty sugar spike. And they're just really nice to snack on as well. And without raising sugars and without needing a whole lot of insulin, I always add them to my porridge in the morning just to get a little bit of fruit into your daily eating habits. So last, bananas. I always kind of got bananas anyways, but I would not go a weekly shop without getting a bunch of bananas. And the reason why is because they're my go-to if I'm having a low blood sugar, especially at home. I understand that when you're out and about and you're having a low, you just want to scoff down those Skittles or whatever just to make sure you're in a safe range as quickly as possible. But if you're sitting at home and you randomly just have a low blood sugar, then why not just reach for a banana? It's fast acting. It's got about 15 to 20 grams of carbs, so it's the perfect amount of carbohydrates to get you back into that safe range without overdoing it. And it's a healthy alternative to a packet of Skittles or Jelly Tots or whatever you use. So I always have a banana if I'm having a low at home, or even when I'm out and about really, but definitely for when you're at home anyways. So that was short and sweet. They are my 5 food items that I get regardless of how poor I am, because they help me with my type 1 diabetes, and hopefully that'll help you too. Let me know if you have any other additions to the list that I should make, and I hope this video has been somewhat helpful. Thank you, and please subscribe if you enjoyed it, or you can subscribe to my website as well, naturallyfueled.com. Thank you so much.